Well, hello. So today we are going to be installing on this 2006 Honda Odyssey minivan a set of hydraulic hood struts. This van does not come with them. It's got the old hood prop. I'll show you in a minute, which is fine. It works, but it's not as cool as hydraulic automatic hood struts. So with the hydraulic hood struts, all you got to do is pop your release lever, open it up, and then push it up. It stays up by itself. You don't have a stick rattling in there when you're driving you insane. You have a simpler life, a happier you, and a happier minivan. So what we are installing today, let me show you. It's a set of Redline tuning quick lift system. I like Redline tuning. They have not done me wrong in the past. I tried to do this video a couple weeks ago, but when I opened the package for this, it was missing a couple of the mounts. So I emailed them and said, hey guys, I'm missing some mounts. Please advise. That was on like a Friday morning. And they never responded. And I was like, oh, come on, guys. You can do better than that. And then Monday morning, all of a sudden, in my mailbox was the mounting hardware. So they saw my email, did not respond to it, but they did act upon it immediately. They did get my parts out immediately, and I have no complaints. That being said, Redline Tuning, I don't know if you noticed, has a very cool logo. I really like it. It's pretty sweet. It makes you feel really cool when you're, riding around with that logo, I guess. I don't know. Anywho, let's get to the install. Hood latch, pop it open, boom. This is that hood strut, just sits there rattling while you're driving. I don't know if it actually rattles that much, but I can hear it in my mind. And it doesn't really give you a sense of security. Yeah, typically it's in there pretty good, but if you have one that's broken, the plastic's rotted away because it's sitting right next to a freakishly hot engine, and nothing wrong with it, but there's a better option. Okay, now Redline Tuning, they will send you a set of instructions, and usually they are pretty clear, pretty helpful. You can either read them, you can throw them away and just go with it. The instructions I have here are actually going to be very helpful because I don't know where to put the mounts. Other vehicles, it's super easy. You're just replacing, you're just bolting the new mounts to the hinges and open bolt holes that are already on the vehicle. However, this vehicle, that is not the case. So I'm actually going to see what they have to say. That being said, they say for your required tools, you need a 3/16 inch and or index number 11 drill bits. I have no freaking clue what size a 3/16 inch drill bit is. All my drill bits are just in a big pile in a tub, and so my general rule of thumb is you are installing these rivets, find a drill bit that is the same size as the port going in the hole. You don't want it much bigger, you don't want it smaller. If it is smaller, you can just ream it out a little bit with the same drill bit. Don't overcomplicate yourself. If you don't know what a 3/6 drill bit is off the top of your head by looking in a big pile of them, like me, just grab your rivet and compare sizes. No jokes there, please. Okay, so once you go through your pile of drill bits and you find one, this is the rivet going in. This section is the section that you're sticking through the hole. This is your drill bit. Now, if you look, and you put the drill bit right on top of the rivet, you can't really see the rivet behind, and if you put the rivet on top, you can't really see the drill bit behind, which means I should be the perfect size. If you have to ream the hole out a little bit, you can do so, not a big deal. So, that being said, you got your drill bit, you got your rivets, you've got your mount. I'm going to have to move this so you can see the mount. We are going to start with the one right here behind the headlight housing. So, Redline Tuning, like I said, really good with their directions. They put, I actually haven't even read the directions, I'm just looking at the picture, but that's fine. They put the mount right here. You've got this edge flat with the little rise, and then the other one is at about just under 2 3/4 inches from the headlight housing. Now, that's going to be pretty much when you put this little cut corner right here. Let's see, there you go. When you put this little cut corner against that little rise, that should put you almost right in the perfect position. We're going to measure and find out. Yep, I'm going to say that's almost in the perfect position. So then it wants you to take a punch and punch a hole, which we can do if I can find a punch. All this is doing is marking your hole, and then when you stick your drill bit in there, your drill bit won't dance around as much because it's got a little indentation to go in. But yeah, it's not going to work anyway, so we're just going to go with it. This van is not brand new. It is a long way from brand new. I'm not that worried about it. So we're just going to slam the drill through. Now the instructions also advise you to put some masking tape on the bottom of this mount so you don't tear up the paint. Like I said, this van's got 180,000 miles. I'm not that worried about it. Make sure there's nothing underneath your hole, because that would really ruin your day if you got into the wiring harness or something. This is not a real punch, this is more like a nail set. But my garage is a mess. I can't find my punch, so this works. Okay, so once your holes are drilled, clean up the area. You don't want anything sitting there. Uh-oh. I may have misaligned myself just a little bit. There we go. Okay, so once you have your holes drilled, get your old faithful rivet gun. And all you gotta do, and see what I mean, they even made these holes too small for their own rivets. Or just perfect, I should say. I take that back. Don't listen to me. Then you're just gonna squeeze. Don't let it go up on you. Keep it down flush with the bracket. And sometimes it takes a few squeezes to press it all the way in. But eventually, it'll pop just like that. Get rid of your piece, throw it away so you don't get it in your tire. Look how nice that looks. Try not to drop all your rivets on the floor. You can stick this one in the other hole. Maybe. There it goes. Like I said, maintain pressure on the rivet so that it stays flush. You do not want it to not be flush, because then you'll end up with a rattle later. Should be the last squeeze. I lied. This one should be the last squeeze. There she goes. Throw it away so you don't get it in your tire later. Okay, now that should be super nice and tight. Okay, so that is for the bottom one. For the top one, looks like we actually jumped ahead, so let's go. Yes, we did. Let's go backwards. So for the top one, we're going to do the same thing, only it looks like they want the bracket right after the hinge bolt. Okay. I think what they're saying is they want the bracket right here, right after the hinge bolt. So the way this is going to be installed, it's just like the bottom one, but it's going to be right in line with the hinge. So the hinge is going straight up, you're going to put this right in line. Now there is a little indent right here already and a little indent right here already. We are going to use those holes because they happen to line up almost perfectly with the bracket. So the ball stud right here is going to be facing out towards the outside of the vehicle, not in. You do not want it installed like this. Okay, that is not going to work for you. You want it out. Okay, I lied about the indentations. They don't actually line up great. I was looking at shadows, I guess. So I'm going to use a smaller drill bit, unlike earlier. And I hope I'm not blocking too much of your view. So we're going to go inline, go straight. If I can see, there's always so much glare in this garage. Okay, I'm just going to start the hole like that because I don't want to accidentally drill all the way through and pop the top of the hood. So I'm going to get the bottom one started as well, same way. Same thing, go slow, don't put a lot of pressure, you don't want to pop through and hit the top of the hood. Obviously needs some new drill bits. Okay. Now you're going to do the exact same thing we did on the bottom. Brush the little shavings off. And get your bracket and your rivet. Slap that in. I'm just doing this so you can see the process. Just squeeze it twice to hold it in place. Your other one, stick that one through the other hole. Look at that, lines up perfectly. It's almost like they were designed for this vehicle. See if they want which part up, if they want it up like so or if they want it down like so. And for that you look at the instructions, and they want it installed like so. Now these should just pop right on for the most part. Stick it on your, well, let's see, what do they want first? We'll read the instructions. Attach passenger side fender bracket, blah 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 blah. Mark center, drill hole, repeat steps, cycle both gas springs, then install. Ooh, that's a good thing to mention. Okay, so they want you, might have to get on the floor for this one actually. I want you to cycle the gas springs, get on the floor, and just decompress them real quick, at least once. If you know why they want you to do that, Leave a comment below because I don't know. But we're going to install the bottom one first. Should be able to just pop it in, I think. Okay, same with the top end. Should be able to just pop it in. We gotta get rid of this. Should be able. Just like that. It works. Now we can do the other side of the complex. Alright, now we got both of those installed. We do the official test, make sure she works. Remove the hip strut. Lift it back down here. Everything holds. Closes, we're good. Nice. That's all there is to it. Now, you have this fancy logo, Redline tuning on your minivan. Makes having a minivan that much cooler. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked what you saw, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, then subscribe. Hopefully there's going to be a little button right here where I'm moving my fingers. If not, that's going to look super awkward. But subscribe either way, whether there's a button right here or not. Thank you very much. Bye.